Hi everybody, it's Casey Williams. Well, it's the end of April and it's rainy and yucky and cold and like 49 degrees outside. But that's all okay because we have a pretty hot car today. It's the 2019 Audi S5 Sportback. Let's go have a look at it. So Audi builds three versions of the S5. You can get the coupe, you can get the convertible, or you can get the 5-door Sportback with the hatchback. And I honestly think that my favorite really is the 5-door. You get the style of the coupe, but you get a little bit more practicality with those rear doors. You can get somebody in the back, and can certainly get a kid or even a dog in the back. So I think this is very nice. And you'll see from the walk around, it's a pretty hot looking car. From the front, you absolutely know it's an Audi, from the big grille, LED headlamps, and just a real aggressive stance. You come around the side, and you get that long coupe profile. Over 19-inch alloy wheels. I like the badging for the S5, just gives it a little more class. It's very nice. But what you're looking for in this car is back here. Got the hatchback. It just looks hunkered down over those wheels. It just looks very nice, very expensive. If you compare that to a sedan, like the S4 sedan, it's just a little more squared off in the back, just a little more formal. This just looks sporty and racy. Again, come around the back, nice little lip spoiler. Power hatch, I think it's a nice touch. And another advantage of the Sportback is you really get a lot of space in the luggage compartment. Back seats fold down. There's a lot of space in here anyway. Lift this up. There's actually a real spare tire, which is kind of rare anymore. But overall, a very nice car with plenty of luggage space and ready to go. Almost nobody does an interior as nice as Audi, and this car is a great example of it. You know, it really starts with these heated, diamond-stitched red leather seats. I love this color of leather, it looks good. Nice one-piece backs, wrap around you really tight, very nice. Aluminum finish here, contrasting red stitching on the console, all looks very, very nice. And there's quite a bit of technology here. Tri-zone automatic climate control, you've got navigation, Bluetooth of course, Bang & Olufsen audio system. It's got a heads-up display. It also has a flat screen dash panel, so I've got it set up right now with the tachometer. You can press a button, and it brings up the navigation screen all the way across it. However you want to set that up, you can do that. And Audi, controls their infotainment system with the center joy wheel, as I like to call it, or as they call it, the MMI system. So it controls everything here, phone, map, navigation, everything's controlled from here as well. So everything's laid out pretty well. And one of the things I always like in a car is I like an easy tuning knob, easy volume knob, and it's kind of hard to see where that one is in this car, except it's all right here. Flip it one way or the other, you got tuning, rotate the knob, you got volume. Very, very nice, very simple, easy to use. Well, the main reason you would buy the S5 over an A5 is the 3-liter turbocharged V6 under the hood. Delivers 354 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. Connect that with an 8-speed automatic transmission and quattro all-wheel drive, and the car just digs in and takes off when you hit the throttle. No doubt about that. Fuel economy, you have to expect with a sports car. 21 miles per gallon in the city, 30 on the highway, which I think for high-performance 4-door Sportback coupe thing, I think that's pretty good fuel economy. But the car has some other tricks up its sleeve too. It's got Audi's Drive Select down here on the dashboard, so you can adjust the throttle, you can adjust the suspension and the steering effort. Auto, comfort, softens it up a little bit. You can individualize those different functions, or dynamic for the sport mode. And when you put it in sport mode, it also kind of amps up the throttle, or not the throttle of course, but also the exhaust note. So it just gives a little more throaty sound there too as well. But the car drives really nice. For a car that's got 19-inch wheels and a stiff suspension system, it really does glide over the rough stuff pretty well. You get some big bumps, it'll jostle a little bit, but that's kind of expected in this class. Some other things I really like in this car, just driving it, I like the steering wheel. This flat-bottom steering wheel is just perfectly sized. It has heads-up display. It's got adaptive cruise control. It's got lane keep assist. And when you're trying to maneuver, it's got an above-view camera as well. So it really gives you everything you need. But the car's just great to get on the highway. Sports seats. I'd say if there's a downside to this car, it's got to be the back seat. You can get 2 adults back there, but it's tight. You've got a low roof line, and it's just a snug fit to get back there. If you've got a couple kids, no problem at all. Put the back seats down, you get a dog in, get your bicycle in the back too, take the front wheel off of it, fit it right in there. So it's a pretty practical sports car, for what this is. And to me, it's so practical that I think it'd be kind of cool if, Chevrolet and Ford would kind of consider 4-door coupe versions of Camaro and Mustang too. I think it's just a really nice package and still looks really good. Of course, getting on the road, thoroughly enjoyable. There's a lot to like with the S5. I like the way it looks, I like the interior, I sure like that turbocharged V6 engine, and I like the chassis. The only thing you might not like a little bit, but I think the car is okay at this price range. This car, fully equipped, $67,850. But you get a lot of car for the money. Well, next week we'll have another fun car. Until then, storm forward.